Well, that was a good sound for the timer. Anyway, so hello, welcome to the channel. This is my first writing live stream, and I have a co-host with me. Would you like to introduce yourself first, Charlie?
Sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Charlotte. You can call me Charlie, and I am an author tuber here on YouTube. I post every Fridays, and I post videos about writing and journaling.
That's nice. Charlie's links are in the description, so her YouTube, Instagram, and I recently added her author website, which she also recently created, which
Yes,
is
like
cool.
last night.
Yes, it's cool that you have an author website now. I can't wait to see what you put there.
I think
Anyway,
but
yeah. As for me, I am Miguel. I am a teen aspiring author. And on this channel I make videos all about my crazy writing journey. So far, it's me writing zero draft for the first time. It's my first ever first draft, and I'm writing by hand, which is might be my process on writing first drafts for my later stories. And I'm also on my second notebook for the story. It's like I'm on in the first few pages of the notebook, but it's fine. I'm yeah, and I'm going to work on chapter 4 of my draft because I finished chapter 3 a few days ago, and it's part of the inciting incident, or what I lovingly call the asserting dominance scene,
I love that.
because one of my characters asserts his dominance over the other.
Nice. Okay.
Yes, and there might be some sexual tension or whatever. Just
Hey,
I'll just wait for the zero draft to tell itself the story.
that sounds great. You gotta have that tension between characters, especially if they're like going to become a relationship, or as I like to call
Yes.
it, like the ship. I just like to ship everyone together. Oops.
And another thing about me is that I already have my writing cap on. It's basically Jughead's beanie from Riverdale, if you do not know. So it's merch, but I love it. It helps me when I write for some reason. I think it because it encourages me to write more. It's like one of the things I need to set up before writing.
That's so cool. I never realized that it looked like something I had seen before, and I couldn't figure out why. But now that you say that it's from Riverdale, I'm like, oh, okay, okay. I only
Yes.
watched the first season of Riverdale, but
I'm caught up to the show. So like if you want to, and it's on a break. It's on going back to August. So if you want, I'm not sure if you want because to watch it again, because you know what you've heard, high school football. You can just like search up what's happening.
yeah. But
Yeah,
it is. I've been told a lot of mixed things about Riverdale, but I really love this story. The
I love the
the, the
characters.
story
Like
of
just
Archie. Yeah.
even even if they could be quite annoying because of their lack of development sometimes.
hmm Well, I mean,
Us
yeah. I guess that's one thing. Have you read the comics, the original comics?
No, I've not read the original comics.
Okay. Yeah. So the comics are more so like episodic, I guess. Like there is no character development, because it's just like a one-off. The characters go on this adventure
Oh,
or something, or like there's like obviously there's a purpose to each comic, but it's not um it's not like a chronological comic.
okay. I never thought of that, but it's good to know about and not more fun facts to know, I guess.
Yeah.
So anyway, Charlie, what are you going to be working on for the sprint? And is it related to Cam Nanowrimo, which we will discuss later on?
Yes. It is about time that okay. So I have some beta reading that I need to get done, but I also have been working on this project that may or may not. Like I feel like I should have planned this project for Nano, but I was very not impatient. I was very impatient, so I started working on it already. So I'm gonna work on that as well. It is called Project Romcom.
Oh,
Um,
I've seen it on your website.
yeah,
The
yeah,
status drafting.
yes. So drafting as of the 26th, which was yesterday.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, go check out her website if you want to know more about her projects and stuff.
yes, yes.
Okay. So let me just share my screen now because we could start the sprint now since there's no one in the chat. I think they're all on Sarah Sutton's stream.
That is totally fine. I'll
At
promote
least I have
us.
a co-host, and I'm a small channel because so it's like not a lot of people would like, be on alive on my channel right now. I only reached 50 subscribers a few days ago.
That is so exciting though.
Yeah, that is exciting. Okay,
That's
let me share
that's
share
really
my
exciting,
screen.
and I will promote us on the discords.
Oh my god, I forgot to promote on the Discord.
Yes, yes. I shall do some promos.
I'll do some promo as well, and I
Okay,
can do some promo as well when the sprint starts.
got it. And hey, you know what? Either way, you and I are going to get stuff done today, and that is pretty great.
Yes. So here's the, as should we do like a 15-minute sprint to start?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, are those like Minecraft men?
There.
Oh, that's so cool. Ooh, okay. I have to go with Spider-Man. Oh no, is that Deadpool? Deadpool.
That's Spider-Man, I think.
Okay,
It's red
okay.
and blue.
Got it. Right, right.
I'll go
Okay.
with Steve.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, did you just make sure the music's off? Not like last time. Okay.
I had no idea that there was music because I don't know. Maybe
I never heard music when other people use this kind of timer, so like I assumed there was no music at all.
we learn something every day.
Yes. Okay. Let's start the sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. Oh my god. We had the same mistake.
Just as we're like saying that we'll get it done.
Let's just go sprinting. I'll go promote on the Discord now. Zelda won.
Wow,
N- Steve was second though.
that's true.
That's
Spider.
good. Spider-Man's last.
You
Bob the
know what?
Builder beat a superhero.
I didn't
Let's
even
see.
realize that was Bob the Builder. I thought that yellow was a crown. Huh.
It looks kind of a crown, but like the checkered shirt made me think of Bob the Builder.
Yes. It could be. It could totally be Bob the Builder. I have not seen Bob the Builder in such a long time.
Okay. Charlie, so how did you do during that sprint?
Well, most of the time I was taking pictures for self promo on like Instagram. And I opened my
Sorry for the lack of self promo on my behalf. I posted Instagram story and then sent the link to 3 servers.
that is great. Hey, you know what? You don't necessarily need to do self promo. It's kind of like I don't know. It's like saying, "Hi, you need to come do this for me now." But hey, it
Sorry for being like
doesn't
quite
matter.
awkward still. I'm still I just
No worries.
because it's my first like one of my first few times hosting on my
Yeah,
channel. So
yeah.
like it's very much different from
No
co-hosting.
worries. Do not fret, okay? Do not fret. We are going to get stuff done. We are going to be productive and chat, and that's going to be amazing. And I just like to point out that I am extremely awkward, so so you have nothing to worry about.
Okay. So yeah, I okay, so wait, I'm just noting down my word count right now. I wrote 98 words during like 10 minutes of the sprint because the rest of it was for the self promo. I need to write that down, because I have a planner and that's where I write the sprints I did and then the word counts for those sprints. And so, but anyways, there were people who showed up already in the comments that he just, hello, Aphrodite. No creative writing for me. Catching up on the business ends up being an independent author. Lol. It's
Hey, that,
fine. This sprint is for productivity. So, like, we accept any kind of productivity, be it creative or work, whatever you have to do
yeah.
right now.
And I just want to point out there that I wish that I had business that related to being an independent author, but I have not reached that level of awesomeness yet. But one day.
Yeah, one day, like, when I publish something, hopefully.
Mhm.
What are you guys working on? Oh, we answered this in the comments already. Yes, the zero draft of my fantasy novel, Project Chosen. And I'm going to be working on a video that talks about more about Project Chosen on my channel since I haven't explained that much to the viewers yet. And it's part of my 50 subscriber special, so you wait for
Ooh,
that one.
that's
It
so exciting.
Yeah. And I don't know if you've seen this on Instagram, but I posted about this.
Fancy, yes.
Yes, Michael and Ink. If you haven't seen the post on Instagram, I have an Instagram. It's in the description. You can follow me there. But like I recently got like a blue quill and then the ink. So like that's going to be part of something that I'm going to do related to Project Chosen, explaining it. It's going to be a
I'm so
tag. It's
curious.
going to be a tag.
I'm so
But
curious now.
yeah, it's going to be a tag. I think from me telling it was a tag and then showing the queen and egg, I think you might know what tag it's going to be.
Maybe, but I'm still very curious on how it comes out and
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
I want to know
I'm go-
more about this story.
yeah, I'm going to try film today because I already posted my video for the 2 weeks because I'm trying to do a bi-weekly upload. So like one
Okay.
video in 2 weeks. And then yeah, you're reading beta feedback and drafting a new project. Okay. Hello, hello. I've seen you on Nia the Vixen of Fiction's channel. It's Dai, right? Dai,
Day, I think.
Day.
Yeah.
Sorry if I mispronounced your name. You could tell me in the chat how it's pronounced. But hello, Day. Welcome to the channel. If that's the pronunciation, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you have some productivity. Cool. I wish I was doing some creative work today, but I'm so far behind in paperwork. I need a personal assistant. You can catch up if you believe in yourself, right? If you could catch up. Am I saying that right? I don't
Yes.
want to say anything wrong.
No, don't worry. You're totally good. You're doing amazing.
Yeah.
And if you find a personal assistant, let me know because I need one too. So maybe we could, share personal assistants.
Okay. The other two comments are saying hi today. And thank you, Aphrodite. That sounds good. Okay. Oh, no, you're doing great. And day. Okay, so the pronunciation's right. It's day as in day, like daytime. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Charlie, for noting me on that. I'll catch up by tomorrow. That sounds good. I'm doing my hair for work tomorrow. Does this count as productivity?
Yes.
Yes, it's for work, and you're taking like it's part hair is like part of you know
So
hygiene.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And I'm curious. So when you say doing your hair, see, doing your hair can be literally anything. So do you mean doing your hair as in like braiding it really, really intricately, or like braiding it as in, or like doing your hair as in like just styling it, or doing your hair as in like dyeing it or bleaching it? I'm curious.
Yeah, answer us in the comments. And then wait, I'm just working on something. And then after that, lol, I will definitely let you know, Charlie. Okay, so I have a question right now. Since it is almost time for the thing, what are your plans for Camp Nanowrimo?
Okay, so this is the first time I'm hearing of this, and this is the first time you are hearing of this, because
Ooh,
I'm making
special.
this. Yes, I am making this up on the spot because I definitely need ideas for Camp Nano. But basically, okay, so project, um, what is it called again? Project Romcom, the project that I'm drafting right now, is a week project. So I'm going to be writing it from the 26th to the, oh gosh, me trying to figure out the days of the week.
26th to the July 2nd or July 3
Yes.
because July 3 is the Saturday. No,
Is
July
it?
2 is a Friday. July 2 is a Friday.
Oh.
So like that's 7 days, Saturday to Friday.
Oh, you're right. Okay, okay. Sorry. I'm just like, yes, yes, yes. so so that project is going, I'm giving myself a week to do it because I am not a rom-com writer, and if I don't give myself a deadline, I am never going to try it out, and it's just gonna fall flat. And then for the rest of July, that's literally the first 2 days of July. That's so sad. I'm
Yeah.
probably going to be editing that story. And okay, this isn't really writer related, but I wanted to take part in Junk Journal July, which is a challenge run by Meg Journals here on YouTube. And basically, it's just there's a prompt list every day. There's just a word or something, and you just journal about it. And I thought that would be cool. It's not exactly writing, but if my main focus is going to be on Project Romcom, then I can afford to switch it up a little.
That sounds interesting. So you're writing the story in a week only?
I plan to finish it, to start and finish it within a week. But obviously, I mean, when you think about like first drafts, how good is it really going to be? who knows? I'm gonna probably spend a lot of time editing the story, right?
Well, now that I have experience writing a first draft and I can see my words on the page, especially the times when I rush the words and it's definitely I miss some spellings or wrote some weird sentences. I wrote an slight action scene for the third chapter of my novel, and it felt weird reading it back.
Yeah.
So like I gotta learn a lot for writing when I'm going to edit. But
Yeah.
that's cool. So you're going so the full project in a week. Is that even possible?
I mean, we're gonna have to find out. We're gonna find out because yeah, I'm a very big fantasy writer, but my dream has always to be able to write a rom-com or just like anything in the contemporary setting that isn't fantasy. Like one of my projects started off as a contemporary story and then it became fantasy. It had a midlife crisis and the second half of the book turned out to be all fantasy.
I
That took
guess the midlife crisis was
yeah.
fantastical.
Yes, exactly. So my hope is just to have one solid rom-com, and I figured, it's going to be one of those things where if I don't give myself a deadline, it's just never going to happen. So,
Well, it's kind of like my thing. My deadline is like because I'm giving myself July and August,
yeah.
June and July. So like to start to write my zero draft. I'm not planning to finish it by the end of the like July. I'm just trying to
Mhm.
like write a lot of the draft because
Yes.
June and I like, started on the Worldwide Write-a-thon in June,
Okay.
and then I'm moving on to July and like probably the first few days of August because that's like around the time my classes start.
Nice, nice.
So like yeah,
That's a
I
good
hope
plan.
I hope at least I would finish Act One. So like I'm
Mhm.
done with the when like they like when the inciting incident's done and then they like have the point of no return, something like that. I just hope I
Yeah.
could finish that.
Interesting. Yeah. I have confidence in you. You can do it.
Yes. So that yeah. But I think my like big like my like vague goals like finish the whole book in like a year. So like by
Oh,
by like May 2022 I'm done with the entire book. So that I could have at least
nice.
a deadline for the entire book because I don't have a deadline for the entire book yet.
That is amazing. That is really good.
Yes. It's the first ever book that I'm writing, but still.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Hey, the first ever book that I think I ever like started and finished took me maybe like 8 years or something like that. I started writing it when I was really young, and then I was like, no, this is bad. And then I just stopped writing and I started reading, and I didn't go back to writing until like last year or when I made my YouTube.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I
And then
never wrote things as
that's
a
when I
kid.
finished. Interesting.
Yeah, writing is something I took up recently.
Oh, cool, cool.
But
Hey,
I did like stories when I was a kid. That's like the
yeah.
thing that sparked my like for writing, which happened years later.
Once
Because
you
story,
move onto the writing side, you never go back, okay? You're here
yes,
forever now.
yes. So yeah, my plans for Camp Nanowrimo are like quite like not unusual because it's like it's like the prep month and then the actual camp month.
Mhm.
And but for like non-writing things, I'm planning to have some more live streams on my channel for Camp
Ooh,
Nanowrimo. And I'm contacting some other author tubers. Charlie, would you want to join that?
anytime.
We could
Well, not
discuss. We could discuss soon.
yes, yeah. We can discuss in the Discord.
Yeah, I'm planning to have one this week
Okay,
for
okay.
camp since camp starts this week.
Yes, me sitting
Because
here going, what month is it?
yes, it's like for me it's the 28th, so it's like in 2 days. It'll be midnight of camp.
Oh my, it's getting close.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the camp kickoff streams on Nia's channel, Vixen of Fiction channel, are like in the early morning for me, so I cannot attend that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could attend the 5 one, but I have to wake up very early for that. I have to wake up very early on a Friday, and but I'm also co-hosting on Friday on another person's channel.
Right, okay, yeah. Fair enough. You don't want to overdo
Yeah,
yourself. But hey, I mean, if you do wake up at 5 a.m., 5
yeah.
a.m. Writers Channel, Writers Club.
I want to try some fun writing experiments in July for a video and just like have fun, try to
Yeah.
experiment my writing style. But we already have fun planned, right, Charlie?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so Miguel and I are going to be trading writing routines.
I need to
And
make that video ready for.
yes, yes. So do I.
Yeah, we send it on the Discord, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to trade our writing routines. Collab will be around the end of July, and we can't wait to try different routines. I think you're going to. I'm not sure if you're going to have a difficulty with mine because,
Oh no.
yeah, you need to set up some things first.
Oh, interesting. I'm
Yeah,
curious.
yeah, you need the
Okay.
planner. You need the plan. I'm just going to give you like some bits of the prep. You need the
I
planner
have
notebook.
I have my
You need.
planner.
Oh, yeah, where you just like write the sprints you did, and then the count. You count the words that you're going to write by hand. You need to. Yes. Don't worry, I'm going to be writing on laptop because that's right what you do.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So like I have to bear the typing and the temptation of like having to press backspace.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So is that why you chose to do handwriting so that you don't go back and erase or like edit?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
that's why.
okay.
Because when I tried writing in camp last year, I gave up. It was like
Mhm.
fan fiction, but I gave up because I couldn't stop like editing myself
Yeah,
because I knew the words were bad. But
yeah.
I need to remember it's a first it's a first draft. I always remind myself when writing this story, it's a first draft, so like you can mess up. Always have the time
Exactly,
to edit.
exactly.
You can't edit a blank page.
Exactly. Oh, and okay, as the saying goes between me and some of my film friends, because if y'all don't know, I have a little bit of a background in film arts. We always used to say we'll fix it in post. Post is like post production. So
Oh,
imagine
I
you're
never thought
filming.
of that.
Yeah, so imagine you're filming a movie and it's like, oh, okay, so the pillow over there is supposed to be blue, but it's red while
You
we're
can just
filming. So
edit. You can just
we'll fix
edit.
it in post. We'll edit it out later. So it's the
Okay.
same with writing. We'll just
Yay.
fix it all
Yeah, that's
after.
good. And someone, I'm going to jump off on the comments a little bit, but we have a friendly reminder from Cad, the secret Mario lad. Hi, my lovelies. This is your reminder to save, hydrate, posture check, stretch, etc. because it's important. You deserve it. And if no one's told you yet, I am proud of you. Thank
Aw,
you.
thank
I need to
you.
finish this water first.
Oh yes, hydrating with my coffee.
It's early in the day, so you need to drink water.
Yeah,
Okay,
water.
okay,
Your
let's
turn.
just read the comments because there's some more.
Yes, yes.
Lol, I'm twisting my hair. Not super intricate,
Oh.
but takes forever, lol.
Hey, I don't think I can ever do that with my hair. My hair's kind of like spaghetti. It does absolutely nothing.
Okay. About how long are your novels so far? I never thought of that. I track down my word count, but I don't like add it to like I won't add it to like the whole until like I'm done with the whole novel. And I'm not worrying about word count so far, especially since I'm seeming to become an overwriter. Like I can just edit those words like if it's too much for like a debut fantasy novel. I'm planning for this to be my debut. I'm not sure.
Ooh, yay!
Yeah, it's either that or like my other work in progress, which is a thriller, which is actually inspired by Riverdale, to be honest,
Oh,
but like better than Riverdale.
yes,
Yes.
that's exciting.
Okay. Yeah,
Nice.
I might explain that more in like a future video, but I haven't read that much thriller, so I don't have much experience on in the genre yet. That's why I'm in fantasy right now because I read a lot of fantasy.
Yes, yes, fair enough. Yeah, and
I
my
don't usually participate in the camp, so right now no plans. Okay.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to be working on book two of my witch series and also some thought dumping slash casual planning for high fantasy novel that I did that was calling on my attention. I like high fantasy. I
Yes,
also like making a new world. It's like as Neil Gaiman said in his masterclass, I believe you can play God.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I haven't taken Neil Gaiman's masterclass yet, but I'm taking some masterclasses right now, especially
Ooh,
and one for a video, another collab with a yeah, I'm doing another video collab which is involves masterclass. I can tell you that.
that's so cool.
Yes.
Oh, but you can't tell us what video you're watching. It's
Yeah, it's part of the it's part of the main premise.
shoot. Okay, okay.
But
Well,
you can think based on what the words that I've said around this time. But I don't know.
watch me go rewatch this stream on replay, trying to figure out the masterclass.
Thank you for giving me more watch time. Oh, Claude just popped up.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I said hi. We said hi in the comments. Hello. You can do it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my plans are quite good for a first book. I remember the moment I started writing. I was 9 years old, fourth grade English class. I never looked back. Oh,
Nice. Wow. 9 years old. Wow. I think I
yeah.
started reading around that age. I don't think I started writing until much later.
Okay. I'm curious. Will you do videos about routines? Yeah, we just said that. We said
Yes.
that a few minutes ago. Yeah, our video collab and around the end of July will be us doing our routines. We're going to share our routines through video, like how we do the day, and then we're going to try to emulate that in the most possible way I can. It's just like if I have to eat specific stuff, I don't know if I can do that because
Hey, my routine is smack down to the bottom. It's like on the dot, 1 minute, 35 seconds, and maybe 2 milliseconds you have to do exactly this.
can you give me a premise of your routine just like I did?
Oh, okay. Premise of my routine. Gosh. Um, oh my. There's a lot of procrastination involved.
Oh no.
Um, but have no fear because the writing is the procrastination. So,
Okay.
so maybe film the video on a day that you don't actually have to do anything.
Yes. I'm gonna make sure of that. Yeah. And also another thing about my routine, you might have to watch Masters of Canada when you try my routine because it's something that I do while
Oh,
writing.
okay. Oh, interesting. That's
Yes.
actually wow.
Yes.
That's actually
Okay.
so funny, especially since you're like, oh, your story is kind of based off of Riverdale, and now I'm like picturing I'm picturing like all the characters from Riverdale just making food and
Food.
meals, like in MasterChef. Now I'm like, huh?
Oh no. What would they make? Uh, I bet Veronica would make like a fancy layered cake or something.
Maybe, yeah, yeah. She's very fancy.
Yes. Archie, some kind of steak or beef.
Hmm. Ignore the fact that I'm washed out. It's the sun
Yeah, I
going
can,
down.
yeah, wait, it's 7, right? It's almost 8 p.m. and the sun's just going down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been. You're in Canada, right?
Yes, I
Or
am.
uh, I've
Oh,
only
yeah,
been
that's also something that you have to do when you do my routine. It is mandatory that you take a plane to Canada because I write in Canada. So,
no, that's not part. Uh, oh, that sounds exciting. I may try to trade writing routines with someone as well and see how it goes. So we
yeah.
haven't done it yet, but it still seems like a very good idea.
Yes, I do have a series on my YouTube channel where I will occasionally like trade routines with my subscribers and with my Instagram followers, and it's just a nice way to get to know people and try and figure out your own writing routine because life changes and people all live very different lives, and it's kind of cool.
Okay, wait. Let me. I just did that perfect time. Oh, hydrating. I think she was talking about hydrating. Yeah.
Mhm.
Charlie, I spend so much time fixing stuff in post.
Yeah.
Haha, the way you said, "Oh yeah, hydrating." This is me when I randomly remember to drink water during the day.
Yes, that's why your reminders are so important and so appreciated.
Okay, I'm an overrider too. I just track as I go, as I know. I never have word counts go. Just let it flow. Okay. I find editing easier than creating from that. Sorry that I'm just rushing through comments. We need to
No,
start the second sprint now.
it's totally fine.
We've
I
been
get that.
chatting for a long time. Yeah. I mean, everyone should rewatch anyway to give him the watch time since views while streaming don't count. Wait, they don't count? Views on stream? Like when it's live?
Oh, wait, I didn't know that. Wait, then how do people get views when your video is up? It normally says, "Oh, you got this many views." Isn't that how
Yeah.
people come in?
Wouldn't that count? Because they're watching a while live, which is like more important or whatever. You can still watch the replays, but like it's like good that you isn't it better that you're watching it during the premiere, like the live itself?
I
Answer us in
thought
the
so.
chat. I'm ADHD, so my routine changes day to day, but kind of stays routine the same. Might make a video about it.
Interesting. Interesting. I'd be very intrigued to watch that video because yeah, I think it would be very enlightening and very helpful. Not that don't take that the wrong way or anything though.
Okay, so you want to start the second sprint now?
Yes, yes. Let
You
us
could, yeah.
write.
Wait, share screen. I already have a plan. We could choose. You can choose the next one, the third sprint. But like, wait, this is the emoji timer.
Ooh,
Let's
yes.
do 25 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, and then pick an emoji.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to do the sleeping one.
I'll do Pinocchio, the one with the long nose.
Yes, yes.
Sounds like someone could win a race. I don't know. Okay, but anyway, wait, music off. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's start in three, two, one. Wait, I need to restart the sprint. Sorry. I did 25 seconds.
That was very short.
Sorry, don't count that. Don't count. You can wait. How do I restart this? There, 0 0.
It's all good.
I need that 0 0.
Yes.
Oh, these are
Ooh,
new emojis.
yes. Now I'm gonna have to go with that cold blue one.
I'll do the tongue thing.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god, sorry for ending the sprint. I tried using the full screen button, but it failed. But I know the time it ends. Wait, I'll just put it on the banner. I'll make a banner. Sorry for being such a noob.
Don't worry, I have made my fair share of mistakes
Wait,
on StreamYard.
oh wait, no. Uh, I know the time it ends. I'll just put it on the banners. I use it as a big one. Yeah, so the sprint will end nor if the timer ran naturally, it will end at 18 minutes, whatever hour you're at of the day. It will always end at 18 minutes. So when it's 18 minutes, that take note of the time. I'll end the sprint.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
sprint number 2 is done. Sorry that I startled you. There was no sound. I'm sorry again for
It's
the
all good.
timer mishap. Uh,
It's all good. It's all good.
yes. Sorry that we never got to see which emoji won the race. We'll use this timer again. And I'll use it properly this time. I think it's already full screen.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, my emoji totally won. And there's no evidence to contradict me.
I'm the host, so my emoji has to win.
No.
Okay, so how did you do during that sprint?
So I got 269 words, and then I was counting my bullet journal signatures because I wanted to do this really cool thing where I make my bullet journal in signatures so that I can just stitch them all together at the end. But it's also annoying me because I want to not have to lose my signatures all the time. So I think I'm just going to make a bunch of signatures and stitch them all together now.
That sounds interesting. I never got into the idea of journaling, but it sounds interesting to watch.
Yeah, I like it because I need an agenda. I I don't use digital agendas, but I find that a lot of agendas that I buy have a lot of space that I don't need. So like I don't do tracking and I don't do like I don't know. I do goals, but I don't write my goals down and I don't actively kind of check off like steps toward my goal. So just bullet journaling allows me to make what I want.
Well, for me, the first half of the sprint, I realized that I didn't count my words from the
Okay.
last sprint I did last night
Hmm.
because I kind of got lazy and it was in the middle of the night, so I had to sleep already.
Fair enough.
Yes. So I counted them
Okay.
and like I took a note in my planner. Last the like 130 words from last night. I didn't count the words from this sprint yet, but I
Okay.
wrote a page.
Nice, nice.
Yes, this this year. Yes, and then my words specifically. There was like my main character, my POV character. One of my main characters is
Okay.
traveling somewhere, and
Oh,
then and then it's still the part of the inciting incident. It's like my previous chapter. It ended like at an intense point, and then I'm trying to go backwards through the scene for the next chapter through the other character's point of view.
hmm,
So it's like so it's not it doesn't this chapter doesn't pick up where the last chapter ends. It just starts the same at the same time as chapter 3 but in a different perspective, but chapter 4 will continue past the part where chapter 3 ended.
okay.
But
Okay,
then when
cool.
I started writing like him traveling and then just think to a specific destination, I went to like a tangent of info dumping really of like the religion stuff like that, and then like the nature. I'm at least
Okay.
I'm taking now note of the world building ideas I have. Like
Yes,
I have this
yes.
thing called brightwood trees. So in my mind, it's just blue thick trees. I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm keeping the name.
Okay.
Like,
Well, hey.
and then there's also a thing like water is considered a necessary evil in their society.
Oh, interesting.
Like because the god of rivers who controls water is also the god of death in the religion. And it's like the kingdom where my main character lives in is like sort of island, but it's like because it's like there's like two main deities, the rock goddess and the river
Okay.
god. I'm not sure if I'm still on the fence of this world building, but the kingdom is surrounded by harsh waters, like stormy waters. The ocean is stormy, like unsafe travel, kind of, and
Got
it's
it.
protected by this like border of rocks. So like They
Okay.
see it as like the rock goddess, like protecting them from the the aquatic depth of the river god. So like
That's
whenever
so
they have to
cool.
whenever they have to drink water, they have to say this sort of prayer to bless the water because they still understand that you need water to survive. But
Hmm.
yeah, it's a necessary evil.
Interesting, interesting. That's really cool. And a really
Yeah,
way to like change up the culture.
yeah. Even though the marriage of the rock goddess and the river god essentially create the world, it's like they still have a certain adverse, like not hatred, like sort of aversion to like the water god because of what he represents, death.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Interesting.
and he's kind of a trickster, like a trickster god.
Oh, that's so cool.
Like they have some respect for him, but they don't love him, like in the sense
Okay,
they
okay.
like, yeah, they understand his powers, but they,
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah, that was my world building. Like I info dumped some things about that, and then when I had to go back to like the story itself, I was like, I wrote the back to the trip. Here's what
Okay.
happened.
Yes, yeah. Fair enough. Hey, I mean, fix it in post.
Yeah, fix it in post. Yeah, let me just go back to the Yeah, sorry, CAD. We didn't see if the sorry, CAD. We didn't see the if the code emoji won.
Yeah. Hopefully you're not cold anymore.
Yeah, I'm going to use the emoji timer again, just in honor of the timer that we lost.
Okay.
I don't think it even went that much full screen. I think that was not worth it at all. I'm not sure. Oh no. But they still wait. YouTube algorithm is weird. Oh yeah, this is about the live.
Yeah.
I don't know if they changed it, but last I heard, the views while you were live don't count. I don't know why.
Interesting. I did not know that. Huh.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. I learned that from another YouTuber when they were live.
Okay.
Why would they not count the views when you're live? That doesn't make
I
sense.
don't know. Do live streams normally garner more attraction than videos? Is that why?
I Because yeah, most people only watch live streams during the time they are live. They wouldn't want to watch the replay. I think I'm not sure, The- but the replays only count. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know. Something to look into.
Yeah.
Ron, figure out the YouTube algorithm.
Aphrodite is going to take a break, tired and happy riding. Everyone, see you next time. We said goodbye.
Mhm.
Yes, goodbye. If you, I don't think you're still there, but still goodbye to you. Yeah,
Thank you so much for coming.
thank you so. Yeah, it's my first riding live stream, and you were there to support. Thank you so much. Anyway, we're going to talk about Cam Nano again, but I don't have a question on the banner right now. What kind of question do you want, or what kind of specific thing do you want to talk about like regarding Cam Nanowrimo?
Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, wait. Now I have to think of a question. That's okay. Good questions to ask. Wait, let me ask. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um,
Sorry for putting this pressure on you.
that is okay. That is definitely okay. Okay. Camp Nano questions. You said this was your second Camp Nano or first Camp Nano?
I tried April this year. I tried April last year.
Okay.
This is my third attempt, but this has to be the first successful attempt that I did.
Okay. Okay.
Because
Got it.
April this year, I had a different project work going on, but I shelved it because I didn't think I would be able to write it at this moment in my life.
Got it. Okay. Fair enough.
So and I'm more familiar with fantasy. Fantasy is the genre I'm most familiar with, so writing this
Hmm.
story is better. And
Yeah, yeah. I totally get that. I totally get that. This is my second Camp Nano. The first one was also in April, and I actually failed that Camp Nano. Um, I wrote not a single word for my Camp Nano goal. Yeah, I finished an entire project during that period, but it wasn't what I wanted to do for camp. Like I don't know. I'm a plantster or
wait,
planster.
oh, okay, you're a plantster.
Yeah, so I told myself I'd do this, and then I totally ignored that.
I think I'm sort of a planter as well. I tried plotting for this one project chosen.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then but then when I started plotting, I did I felt I was starting to lose momentum for
Oh,
writing this
okay.
story, like
Yeah,
motivation. So I just wanted it seems that I want to write it right away. So that seems
yeah,
interesting. But for my thriller, I am willing to plot it in the meantime. I might write it next year when I'm done with Project Chosen and I need to become more familiar with the thriller genre.
yeah, yeah.
So
Interesting.
that's that, yeah. Oh, and also, I already thought of a question. What lessons have you learned from your previous Camp NaNoWriMo attempts that you are going to apply for this time around?
Oh, that's a that's a very good question for someone who failed Camp Nano.
Both of us failed, so like, yeah, that's
True,
very
true.
appropriate for us.
Yes, exactly. Honestly, I think for me, it's just not to work on anything else but what I'm insisting upon working on. Because, yeah, for Camp Nano, my goal last time was to write a children's book, a picture book.
Oh,
And that that would have been a very successful Camp Nano if I knew how to write a picture book, if I had an idea for one, and if I actually worked on it. So
yeah.
yeah.
I learned to not plot as much for me. Like I have the basic plot beats, but not the like I said. I'm making this a zero draft, so like because as I said, I kind of lost the motivation to write the story after like, for during the previous camp. So I'm trying to. I still I already when I started, it was still a little bit difficult for me like because I'm planning to write every day,
Okay.
but
Yes.
I'm learning to accept like even if it's just like 50 words one day, at least that's like 50 words more than like previous day.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm learning to accept my progress. I'm not trying to be as restrictive with my goal. Like my goal is kind on myself, like finish act one by end of 2 months. So like it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a good
Yes.
goal. Yeah.
Yes, that's
And yeah, numbers can
like
be really hard because everyone writes at their own pace. So
yeah.
yeah, I have spent months doing absolutely no writing because I don't know, burnout, writer's block, something.
And I'm also learning to like know like the things I need when writing. Like I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
Like like a glass of water or like watching MasterChef Canada. It helps me focus for some reason. Or this beanie. Good thing I got this. It's like
yes, yes.
my riding cap.
Very
Yes.
good thing.
And I'm liking it yeah when I write. So like just like trying to adapt my like, find my own process of writing. So that means I could be ready to share my own writing routine with someone else.
Yes, yes. That sounds great.
Yes. So yeah, I think those are the lessons I learned. Just like be kind to myself, and then make
Hmm.
sure you enjoy the process.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I always sometimes forget that writing is fun in the like summary.
Yeah,
Writing is
yes,
fun.
yes, yes. Yes.
At
I
at least I am
totally
having yeah at least I am having fun with this story. Like,
Yeah, if you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong unless you are a full-time writer and that is your job, you make money off of it. Then in that case, if you don't have fun doing some writing, even a little bit of writing, that's totally understandable because you probably do it 24 hours no stop.
yeah, I don't know how full time writers actually live. Like, I don't know. Like, they're the ones with agents, right?
Yeah, yeah. I no, Sarah Sutton I think is also a full-time author.
Oh,
But she's an indie author, so she does. So when she is not writing, I assume she is doing some other businessy stuff because she has a
okay.
website and newsletter. She does Fiverr. Is that what it's called? The site's called Fiverr is like the independent job writing website. I think.
Okay. Because like that thing, like I've been like thinking like because I'm thinking about Riverdale again. Like when I like in Riverdale season 5, the most recent season, there's like a time jump to the future, like
Oh,
7 years
okay.
after high school. After they graduated, there's like a 7 year time jump, and Jughead's job is a full time writer, and he has writer's block, and he has a deadline to like do with his agent. He also
Yes.
has a lot of debts to his landlords and is being hunted by them. That's a lot. So,
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, definitely when it comes to indie authors, indie full-time authors and traditionally published full-time authors, I think there's a lot of
yeah. There's a difference
yeah,
between
yeah, yeah. I think for
self-published and traditionally published.
yeah, and I have not been
And I'm not like that full knowledgeable on that because I am still in the drafting stage.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I have no knowledge on either because I am neither. But I can imagine that for traditionally published authors, there's a lot of I don't know. I mean, they're still doing self promo and they're still editing, but I feel like you're doing a lot of meetings with
Yeah, because the publisher's the mainly the one who promotes for you, right? And puts it in the bookstores. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like there's like
Because self-publishing, everything is on your own, even like cover design, stuff like that.
yeah, I feel like there might be like a communication line with traditional publishing sometimes, depending on who you are with.
Yes. I'm not sure if this story, if my fantasy story will be traditionally or self-published, but I'm hoping some traditionally published coming. Like, I'll at least traditionally publish something.
Yes, yeah, yeah. I really want to be traditionally published, but it's definitely a long haul.
Yeah, you have to query, right? Does
Yeah,
that
so
involve query? Yeah.
I'm querying right now, and
Oh yeah, I've seen your status on the website.
yes,
It says one of your project is querying.
it's taking a while.
Okay. Anything else about Cam Nanowrimo you want to discuss?
Ooh, well, I guess what are you? Do you have like a? Do you have what are your like Camp Nano snacks? Do you have small goals that will help you reach your bigger Camp NaNoWriMo goal? What is your plan of attack? Your strategy for this?
Small goals. Uh, Mostly I think because based on my writing progress, my I've been writing like one chapter a week
Okay,
around the time, so probably I might try to follow that deadline, sort of small deadline of like a chapter per week, and then I'm also like trying to do 1,000 words a day at least, but it might change depending on like if I end the chapter early, something like that.
okay,
Because I'm still not that worried about chapter lengths because the first draft I could edit that, post in
yes,
post. So like small goals, and yeah, I'm trying to attend more live streams because that would help me like find the goal, like yeah, meet the goals more. I'm also yeah, and non-writing related. I just want to host more on this channel or co-host more for camp.
Hmm.
So those are the some of my small goals for this season of Camp Nanowrimo. What are yours?
Yeah, I think my small goals are just my first goal is to finish the novel, the Project Romcom, because if I don't finish it, I can't edit it.
Yes.
um, yeah, and I think for my junk journal July thing that I have going on, my goal is just not to get behind because there are prompts every day, and so if you miss one prompt, they quickly stack up, right?
Yeah. Hey, can I show your website on the screen? It's on yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Project Romcom. Going to read the like the words that so like I'm going to guess like what you're
Okay.
doing.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, Project Romcom. Status drafting. Plants are like relationships. They need to be taken care of to grow. Wow. Words. Very good analogy. Not being sarcastic, okay? I'm just like I'm amazed that people can think of like quotes like one thing that like I'm just worried about in my story that I might not have like some memorable lines or quotes. I don't think I could be that good for that. I'm not sure. But
It will
anyway,
come to you. It will come to you at the end of your zero draft. When you reread your stuff, you'll look at your stuff and be like, this is something that I need to promote because I love it.
yeah, I want to like post on Instagram like a quote from my work in
Yeah,
progress.
yeah, that would be so cool.
Yeah, but like, and then I think the only memorable line that I could remember from my zero draft so far is like one of my main characters, what they call the because there's like a huge wealth gap in my society. So like there's like so like one of my main characters is like always like filthy rich nobles or like blah 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 blah. Like he hates them. So like filthy rich nobles. So, like that's his like common. That's the thing he says a lot.
Love that. Love that.
Okay, let's continue reading. If Oliver can keep his girlfriend's Kara's flowers alive, she will move in with him. When the flowers begin to wilt, Oliver asks Sophie, a small plant owner, for help. Sophie understands plants, not people. That is why she has been steeling herself to be her sister's bridesmaid. For a further twist of the knife, her sister is marrying her ex-boyfriend. When the two meet, Sophie learns that maybe plants aren't everything, and Oliver learns that some flowers are meant to die. Ooh,
Yeah.
so Oliver's going to break up with Kara? Ooh,
Maybe we don't know that
some
yet.
flowers are meant to die. Their relationship is meant to die.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, and I see that some people have joined us. Hey, Yaza
Hello.
and Sin.
Hi, Sin.
Yeah, we're just checking out Charlie's website, which she just created yesterday, I think.
Yes, last night on Nia's live.
Yes. Yeah, this is her website. It's like this. I'm part at the part of about her projects, and here's the homepage if anyone wants to see. Yeah. By the way, Charlie, I think the timer you put for my riding sprint was off.
Well, well now we're done. It was counting down for today.
Yeah, but like when I checked it yesterday, like I saw like it was going for 7 p.m. my time, but like but the live stream is 7 a.m. my time. Like
Oh,
seven,
fair enough.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
12 hours behind. Like your timer was 12 hours behind the actual live. It's just
Yeah.
saying. But let's go back to the projects. We're
Oh my.
I pro- I promise we're going to start on the sprint soon. This
Okay.
might be the last sprint unless you want to go like like 2 hours 30 minutes if you want that. We could have
I'm
four
good with
sprints if you want.
I'm good with whatever. I'm writing. I have a
I
deadline.
want to write one.
Yes.
Hello, Nia.
Speaking of Nia, hello.
Yeah. Sin. I saw it. It looks so
Thank
cool.
you. Thank you so much.
Congrats again, Charlie.
Thank you. I'm very
Welcome to my channel, Nia. It's my first time hosting live writing sprints. We're just chatting in the meantime before we start.
yes. What are y'all working on
Yeah,
tonight?
what are you working on right now? Yeah. S- This seems like something that I would read maybe when it's published.
Oh my.
Hopefully.
See, that makes me super nervous because then I'm like, this better be good. And I'm giving myself a week to write this project. Maybe I should not
How
do
long have you thought on this premise?
that. Well, much like most of the projects that I think and begin doing, it was very impulsive. I, I had the idea the morning of the 26th. For me, that was yesterday. And then I made my website and I wrote 2 chapters, and here we are.
Oh, that's fast. I thought of my idea for Project Chosen like over like a few months, mostly because I haven't developed yet that much before this time Kamnan, right? Like I first got the initial spark in October because I
Yeah.
was watching a show and one of the characters in that show looked like it would be a character I would love to write. Like his looks, it's like I was thinking of a character for a fantasy novel,
Oh, okay.
and then his looks are like the one that I would like think of. Like I could show you a picture if you want after the
Sure.
sprint.
Okay.
Like, but I think we should start sprinting right now.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Wait. Here. Here's the emoji race now. So, which emoji do you want to choose?
Oh, I'll go with the smoking one.
What? What did you say?
The smoking one. Number
This
2.
is number two.
Yes.
Okay. I'll go with the extremely sad one.
Okay.
Let's start in three, two, one. Happy productivity. Oh, we're done with the sprint. I'm sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. Seems that none of our emojis won again, but you were closer this time. Mine
Yes.
was last. And Yaza was right because the smirking emoji. No, no, wait, no, the smirking emoji didn't win. Sorry, I
No,
forgot. It's the licking emoji thing. So
that's the yummy emoji, right? The one that's like, yummy.
I'm not sure. It looks like it. Anyway, so how did you do during that sprint?
Oh yes, let me count. I stopped writing halfway through because I needed to do some research.
Research for what?
So for Project Romcom, I got 209 words. So for Project Romcom, it's based on plants. So yeah, this story has partially been inspired by the plant talks that have constantly happened on Nia's channel. So, anyways, I realized that if I'm going to be talking about plants, I should know what I'm doing about plants. So, I have been searching up information on some plants that are going to be in the novel.
That sounds good. Research is a good thing for and it's productive. For the first
Yeah.
half, if you've seen that when I forgot to turn off my camera, I was creating a small Pinterest board. I just found five
Oh,
images to start because I want for my character, the one that I was going to tell you. And then I
yes.
wrote a page again for the page again for the
Nice.
sprint. So well, I'll show you the character now. Let me just share my screen. I set up the next timer. It's not the race anymore. We're going to do a 10-minute sprint afterwards for the last one, and
Got it.
just turn on this ticker there. Wait, Sin. I just got home from work when I popped in, so I didn't do anything but eat something lol.
Fair enough. Fair
Welcome,
enough.
welcome to the channel. I'm going to read a little bit before bed though. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. What book?
Yeah. As for I found this website for free ebooks
Oh, interesting.
because yeah, I
Like
haven't been
Wattpad?
reading a lot. Yeah, I haven't been reading a lot because um I couldn't buy books that much, especially with this current environment right now.
Yeah.
So it's called Z Library,
Okay.
and since I already have an ebook app, so like because we had to read the ebooks for school, good thing that I have a setup account for like ebooks.
Oh, okay, okay. So is it kind of like Wattpad or is it kind of like
It's not Wattpad. It's Z Library. Z Library just gives you it allows you to download EPUB versions of EPUB formats of books, and then
okay,
you can just read them.
interesting. Okay,
Like
that's
published
very
books. Like I'm currently reading One of Us is Lying, which is a thriller. So
Oh, okay,
so
yes.
thrillers, yeah, I part of it.
Interesting,
Hello,
interesting.
Kelly. We're going to do one last
Hello.
sprint after the chat.
Hmm.
Good Girl, Bad Blood. It's book two of Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I've not heard of it either, but it sounds interesting. I need to get out of reading the same genres that I feel like
Yes, same. I've been reading a lot of fantasy lately, and or
yeah,
classics.
fantasy or retellings. Those are my two.
Here, why is my screen? Why
Ooh.
is my screen? These are just five images of like the what I started with
Oh.
my board. Just my character. Like I was just
Can
watching the show, and then I when I see this specific shot, I knew
yes.
this would be a character that I would base my descriptions off.
Love it. Love
I
it.
just wanted a red-haired character for some
Yeah.
reason. Maybe it's because I watched a lot of Riverdale at that time.
Yeah, yeah. Fair enough, fair enough.
I
I feel like okay, when I'm writing, I'm always thinking like, okay, wait, but this character kind of looks like this other character in my story. And then I'm like, wait a second. Of course, they may look the same because they're from the same place in the world. So I'm like, uh,
I
just
haven't I haven't found a specific actor or appearance for my other main character because I have two POVs. Like this
ooh,
one is wait, I have my character's full name on the name of the board. Could you try to pronounce that, Charlie? If you can guess.
um, okay, okay. So it's either like Janrik or Jeanric, Losa Polani.
It's Yanrick Yosopolani.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's an I, not an L.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's the first letter of the name, so like it
Right.
has to be capital. But
Yes.
like the design of the capital I and the lowercase L,
Okay.
they're like similar. So like
Yeah, yeah.
it's
Yeah,
kind of
they literally
confusing.
look the same on
I even
picture.
have some gifs. I even have some gifs for this.
I love that.
Yes. Okay. So like, and then I also thought of a question for the chat or the her chat parts. What was the initial idea for your story? Like this is one of the initial sparks related to this, like this character's appearance. One of the first things I thought regarding Project Chosen because I wanted to have a character that looked like this. It was kind of like charismatic, kind of cocky, young nobleman. I was like, he's like in my his age like 24 around that range, 24, 25, 23. So like, what is your initial idea for your story, Chart?
Oh gosh. So the first for
Any
my
of your projects, any of your projects.
okay,
Could be
okay.
project rom-com, book, or yeah,
Okay. For Project Book, my main idea was Sarah J. Maas writes about teenage girls going through like a lot of stuff. Like the teenage girls are the chosen ones, right? And I was like,
yes.
okay, but all these teenage girls are that are on the run, what if they accidentally became pregnant? um, yeah, you probably did not see that coming from my bio. But yeah, so that is what the story's about. Not the whole pregnant thing, but kind of like the aftermath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
so it's
thought the whole
really
story was about them becoming pregnant.
no. So the story, I do not have experience with that, but so the story is about the relationship between a mother and daughter
Okay.
and them taking over the world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Mine is about the unlikely partnership of two people, which includes this man over here. This like trying to take over the
That's a
kingdom.
tricky dude.
It might become romantic. These two guys. So like
Mhm.
it might be. I might want to make it. So like
Maybe, maybe
yes,
you're going to keep us in suspense.
yeah, yes. There's also like things on the chosen one, stuff like that. So
Ooh,
like
ooh.
yeah.
See, I have this issue. Whenever I beta read for people, immediately two characters meet up, and I'm like, okay, do I ship them now, or do I need to wait a chapter to ship them? I just
Yes.
need everyone together.
Ship.
Yes,
Even like when watching TV shows, I'm always up to date on the ship wars.
yes, yes.
I would want I might I don't know if I want to create a ship war in my own novel.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Oh, Sin answered the question. My idea for book came from a dream I had that got me thinking.
Interesting.
Yeah, dreams can be a good inspiration for
Yes,
novels.
yes. A lot of my dreams are super weird. Um, they're like, I had a dream once when I was little, and it like still haunts me to this day, because to sum it up, in it was very complicated for my kindergarten mind. But basically, all I'm gonna say on this stream is that my house was flooding, I was floating, there was SpongeBob and the Ninja Turtles.
Well, SpongeBob does live in water, and the Ninja Turtles live in a sewer which has water, so that kind of makes
True,
sense.
true, yes, yeah.
My dreams are mostly like my head canons for like shows.
That sounds
Like
so
I'm just imagining like some sort of fan fiction right in my mind.
yeah, yeah.
Hashtag Jarchi on Riverdale, like that. If Jarchi was a thing, I don't
I
know why I
feel
thought of it.
I feel like it totally could be. It totally could be. I
It
saw
could be, yeah.
well, he was the only constant, right? Because in the comics, because I only watched the first season of Riverdale, it was always Veronica or
Betty.
Bethy. Yes, sorry.
Oh, Sin. When I
Oh,
was a kid, I dreamt that giant penguins came to destroy the city. They were pissed that they were too large to enter the cinema. So I get you with weird dreams.
yeah, yeah. You don't want to get those penguins angry. And hey, you know what? That sounds like. Why does that actually sound like something you would see in like a family movie?
Yes.
Like, okay. So I recently watched. So Jessica reminded. Just she's an Instagrammer, but she told me to watch. Well, she influenced me to watch Wish Dragon on Netflix, which is a family movie.
Yeah, I've
And
heard of that.
yeah, and so in Netflix there's a more like this category. And so one
Yes.
of the shows that popped up for me was another family movie called the Worst Family, I think. It was
The
like a
word?
bunch of robot bots that like take over the world and destroy everything, and now I'm just picturing all those robots as giant penguins.
Okay.
So that
That's some
was
interesting Netflix movies.
random thought.
I gotta get out of this Pinterest board before I get too distracted with these looks. Yes. There, new screen.
Now we just need to copy and paste his face all over each emoji.
Like the actor is the guy. Have you seen The Conjuring 3?
No, I have not.
Oh, you haven't. That actor for my sort of face claim is the act is in Conjuring 3, and I
Oh,
only watched that movie because he was there.
okay. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, no judging here. I'll watch anything with Dylan O'Brien in it, hands down.
Oh, okay. So I already set up the next timer. It's the final timer. We're going to use Martha's Dino timer.
Yes, yes. Sorry, Sin. No, no angry dragons here. I don't think.
No, sorry. I wanted to use a different timer. So yeah, we could start now so
Okay.
that we could end like 2 hours 30 minutes or something
Yes.
like that.
Okay. Got it.
So like, we're done chatting for. Yeah, I could delete this. I could delete the tab already here for Pinterest. Okay.
Goodbye.
Just don't get distracted, okay? Just don't get distracted.
Yes. Yes.
Like, okay, let's start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. You did it. The dinosaurs found. The dinosaurs are proud of you.
Yay!
Yay! So how did you do in that last sprint of 10 minutes?
I got 199 words. So in total, for this entire sprint or stream, I got 560 words.
That's good. Well, I spent the first few minutes counting off the words in the previous stream, and then the rest writing. I'm not sure. I haven't counted this one yet, but I think I'm around like 450 words for this
Nice.
entire stream so far.
Wow.
Uh,
Good
I've been
job.
getting quite lazy at counting, to be honest. Eh, but still, I just I love writing by hand. It makes me more focused on the act of writing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I wonder how things would go on when I try to do your routine.
Yeah, it will definitely be interesting. I have to say, I don't delete a lot, but I probably have a lot more spelling mistakes.
Really,
Yeah, because I know how to spell, but but
I
keyboard.
have a lot of I have some spelling mistakes, mostly because I either rush writing or I just don't know, and then like because there's no marking on the paper, like it's not there's no autocorrect on handwriting, so like for me it might be easier for spelling because or and grammar because there's like
Interesting. Yeah,
the online word processor would like correct it if it's wrong. So like
yeah, yeah.
we'll see about that when I film. I have like 3 videos to film around this week.
Ooh,
For the one that I will give you for the writing routine, and then 2 that will be posted on my channel. One is the 50 subscriber special, and then the other is the masterclass video that I'm doing that will be posted at the end of July.
exciting, exciting.
Yes.
Wow.
So, and I might film a vlog for the first day of camp for me. I'm not sure about that.
Do it.
It
Yes.
might be a short writing vlog still.
Fair enough. Yes.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, because camp for me is ahead of camp in the Americas because
Yeah.
we here are like 12 hours ahead of you. So
Yeah.
like I don't know if I can do like it would be interesting for like a stream like me like streaming on the first day of camp in the morning. It's like already in the morning, but then in the states it'll be like still like the last few hours before the start, so like it's like a good contrast.
Yeah, yeah. It means that by the time you post your first day, you'll be ahead of everyone else if you do a vlog.
Yes. And then if a live stream would happen, it would happen on Thursday for me, but then it would happen Wednesday for you. If you are interested in like a
Yeah.
Camp Nano kickoff live stream on like
Yeah.
yeah,
I
for
will,
on like on June 30th, it would be for you if it's like the same time
yes.
as this
Yes.
live. If you are
I,
available at that time, I could
yes,
make
I will
one.
get back to you on that because I do have some live streams scheduled for that week.
Yeah, if you are available on like June 30th around the same time, 7 a.m.
Hmm.
7 p.m. for you, like it would be fine. We
Yes,
could
I
do
love
it.
how your lighting has not changed at all throughout this stream, and it has just gotten progressively darker where I am.
Well, it's I have a small window over at the side, but it's not that like
Yeah, yeah. You
my
have watched the sunrise in America just through Zoom or through StreamYard.
StreamYard. Yes. Oh, Yaza. I love writing by hand as well. It's slower, but you're more in the moment. I agree on that, Yaza.
Yes, yes.
Yes, that's one of my reasoning. And then yeah, as I said before, it doesn't entice me at that as much to press the backspace button. First
Yeah,
of all, because no backspace button exists on a notebook. Haha.
yes,
Mm.
yes. That's true. And when you cross it out, it just looks really ugly.
Yeah, I just can't wait to do your writing routine. I want to see how it's going to,
I'm
how I'm going to like I'm going I might is like I might change a little bit of things like for to make it more possible for me in my like, just in
yes,
case
yeah.
something's like
I will live if you cannot move to Canada for the day. I totally understand that. It is okay.
well, you cannot move to my country either, so like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Fair enough. Sad. That would have been some vlog if we actually did our writing routine. So yeah, so for y'all who popped on a little later on, Miguel and I are doing a collab where we are switching up writing routines. And
Yes,
I'm
for a
thinking,
day. Yeah.
yeah, we would totally be VIPs though if we moved countries for the day. I'm just saying. One day that will be like allowed, but right now, COVID and plane tickets and yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I need to charge I need to charge my phone actually since that is the thing I'm using for my camera. I'm going to start on the master class a little later. As it's in only in the morning, so I can film in the afternoon actually.
Okay,
But
cool.
I could have write some more words after this live so that I could like balance it out, like writing in the morning and then YouTube stuff in the afternoon.
Great plan, great plan.
And then probably some and then evening it's mostly the time for me to do Discord roleplay since I do that as well.
Okay, cool. Cool. That's
Yes, wait.
really
I need to remove this sticker.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Yes, and
So
I
I
see that Nia also filled in some of her world building to
oh
match.
yeah, okay, I saw this comment already. To
Yeah,
match what I've
that's
added in the I'm going to like make a world building file when I'm done with the zero draft, since the zero draft would be filled with all my info dumps on all the things related to my world, so like
okay.
the
Yeah,
religion,
yeah.
the geography, all this. So I guess we could end the live now. We're done with the last sprint.
Yes.
Charlie, would you like to give your outro?
Sure. Thank you so much for having me on your channel, Miguel. This was a lot of fun and I got a lot done. I am Charlotte. For those of y'all who don't know, you can call me Charlie, and I have a YouTube channel which I post writing and journaling videos every Friday on. I have Instagram where if you wanna take part in my videos, that's where you find me. And I recently made an author website where I post my upcoming live streams and projects. So if you want to know when you can see me on YouTube again, it's all
Yeah.
there.
Yes, follow Charlie as well if you want to see her do my writing routine in Cam Nanowrimo, include featuring writing by hand. Hopefully she does that. And so yeah, that and like we had 75 minutes of productivity, which is fine. And as for my outro, I am Miguel. I am a teenage aspiring author, and on this channel I create videos all about my crazy writing journey. With right now, it's me writing my first ever first draft, and soon I'll be making some more content. I have my 50 subscriber special going, and I might make some videos on TV shows that I am currently interested in, featuring Riverdale and tier list.
Nice, nice.
Yes, that's I might yeah. Just I've been thinking of like tier listing Riverdale characters based on how much I like their writing,
Ooh, okay,
or
okay.
like tier listing the cringy lines of Riverdale based on how iconic they are in my mind.
Love that. Love that.
Yes, okay, so that is it for the live. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the noob stuff. I'm still working on it right
Have
now.
no
And
fear.
yes, no fear. Yeah, thank you for the always reassuring Charlie. And I yeah, we could say goodbye now. Bye.
Bye. Thank you everyone for coming.